And we are go. Good morning. Wow. Still have a sore throat, but I honestly, what I wanted more than anything else today was to drink some coffee and to play some more Analogue Hate Story. Thus, this is morning coffee number 6. My third time playing Analogue Hate Story. I will be continuing where we left off. And I'm going to be talking about consistency. That's on my brain today. And a little thing I like to call consistency. The arc triumphant. I suppose that's not very exciting. But, you know, I was trying. Alright, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit so you can hear me better, because I think it was too loud in the last video. Let me know. So here I am. If you recall where I was in the last video, at the end of the last Let's Play, I was digging through files by Kim Young-suk and Young-suk's wife, and all sorts of other stuff. I'd found out what I'd already known, that Hyun-ai was the pale bride, and I'd had some deep thoughts about branching narrative, because the first time I played 20 minutes of Analogue Story, or Analogue Hate Story, I ended up talking to someone totally different and missing all of this, which is awesome. But consistency. I met Mer Lafferty briefly for the second time this past weekend. She's got a new book coming out, but she's also the host of I Should Be Writing, a podcast about writing, which I should probably be doing right now, but instead, look at me, I'm playing video games. So, they've got this thing about word count. It's called the magic spreadsheet. You have to do a little bit every day, and that's how you get successful. Hold on, coffee time. What does the t-shirt say? It is by caffeine alone that I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of the coffee bean that the thoughts acquire speed, the teeth acquire stain. It is by coffee alone that I set my mind in motion. And video games help. So it's fairly simple. You write 250 words a day. Now, I'm more in the editing phase right now since I'm working on getting the rest of the Horde out. That's my major project for this year. So, and I've recorded one of these pretty much every day for the past week. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I'm not getting any views. Do I care? Not really, because I'm drinking coffee and playing video games. So, that part's done. So my deep thought, I'll probably come back to it. I'm sure maybe I'll be able to bring it around. Consistency. Do it every day, whatever it is. Whether you want to get good at writing or video gaming or guitaring or your girlfriend, do it every day. Oh gosh, there's so many dirty jokes that I make in these videos. Maybe I should drink the coffee before I start recording. Alright, let's do this. So, I reminded myself that I was talking to a female. I needed to approach it differently. She learned to read over his shoulder and helps him out. And she's still like, decrypt block 3. I'm kind of busy. I'm reading stuff. Not being very helpful, crazed murderess. Anything else I haven't read? No. Alright, we'll go back to home. And we will use the override terminal. Now, this is one of the neat things, because now it'll let me use her password. Now she's given me a mission to decrypt a block, but here I am not quite trusting her. I mean, I like her, but she's been covering up for Muse. I know she's been covering up for Muse from the first time I played. It's really a weird game because it's how it interacts with both the player and who the player is playing. Like I'm this guy in space, but I'm also me. So, you know, I find her cute, I get the data, then she takes it away and I'm like, that's weird. So now I can access mute. Alright. Decrypt. I don't think I am going to talk to her yet. Help download. What does that do? Permanently disconnects my session. That means it ends the game? Let's see what that does. So we're going to save the game. And let's download. No, I don't want to do that. Well, let's see what happens if I do that, actually. I've got a saved game. Let's explore. That's weird. So, I guess that's my video console. That I was sitting at. Huh. So that's what happens if I just stop now.
Oh my gosh, you've been watching Morning Coffee, my favorite excuse to play coffee, drink video games, and think deepish thoughts. This has been a Thousand Heads Safe Haven production. If you liked the vid, please like the vid or subscribe or leave comments or hate mail or like female or gender neutral response mail, whatever, I don't care. For more on the Thousand Heads or other stuff by Patrick Scafito, check out thousandheads.com and remember, mistakes made while hypercaffeinated are awesome.